Hey guys, this is Jade and I'm here with another product review. Now, I've been working with Donner, just checking out some cool stuff. They have a bunch of cool pedals, and they actually sell things like guitars, amps, all that kind of stuff. But I wanted to check out something a little different, and it'll be a little hard to show on screen because you guys are already listening through a pair of these yourselves. So, without further ado, let's check out the item. So this is a speaker. These are monitors, studio monitors. Super excited. They're real lightweight, and they sound pretty awesome. Now, it's hard for me to show more review kind of things because no matter what I play through here, will be colored by your own speakers, whether you're listening on headphones or your computer speakers, or whether you have a pair of speakers set up on your home studio that you're watching through right now. So it's kind of hard to show like the kind of frequency response or kind of, show you a comparable thing. But like there are a few things that I can definitely touch upon. The big difference between like bigger expensive studio monitors and this set is you have, instead of both monitors, like how when you have to buy monitors and they're priced at like cool per monitor, yeah, you can buy two, but it doesn't, they're both cost the same and that kind of stuff like that. These come as a pair, so you don't have to buy like one each kind of thing. They just come as two, but they're also built to come in pairs in a way of like, one has a slightly heavier, has all the inputs, has all the stuff on the back, the levels, the EQ, all that kind of stuff, power, and then on the front it's got some buttons. On the other side you have, that's just the speaker. It's got the two cables on the back, which are speaker cables. It's got no buttons on front, and it's very light and sleek in design. So this means instead of having to have all your chords kind of split, when you have left and right and things like that, you can have them all come into one speaker and then run the speaker cable to the other speaker without having to have like two huge power cords, all this kind of stuff. That makes it a little trickier when you're dealing with two huge speakers, because then you have to make sure each of them has power and the cords are long enough to reach the one power source that you do have. There's a ton of things like that. With these, you don't have to worry about that. You just power the one speaker. You can put this wherever you want. As long as the speaker cord reaches, you'll be good to go. Now, so one of the coolest things about this is on top of the like the TRS normal inputs that you get, you also have some RCA inputs. Now, a lot of people are like, well, why would you want to do those? A lot of DJ systems still have those. A lot of great, really good like aux ins will go through RCA instead of like 8 to 8, because a lot of time the 8 to 8 you just lose a lot of signal. It's just, I can go in days about horrible, real cheap 1/8 inch chords. They're just absolutely horrible in the bane of my existence. But these guys basically, you can go with the RCA option that allows you to get some really great signal. It also has an aux in, so if you want to use the 1/8 inch chords, you totally can. They're cheap, they're there. Sometimes they're stereo, sometimes they're not, but they'll never tell you. And then it's got the bass and the treble EQs, which are real nice to just add more flavor. Like, with smaller things like this, you may notice it's lacking a little bit of bass. Just crank that up a bit and there you go. But if you don't want to, you can set them both on even and you're not really flavoring your sound. What's awesome is that it's got the power on the one speaker. You don't have to power both of them. One just goes in here and it does it for you. Everything works great. Bing, bang, boom, one chord. That's all you need. Now, as I said before, it basically runs through speaker cable. Now, if you have never set up a home stereo or you're not really, of my age and you're a little younger, where everything's just easy peasy chords, these are take a little more bit effort, but they're great, and depending on what speaker cable you get, you know, can really make a lossless sound. You don't lose any signal, you don't lose any tone, you don't lose anything like that. It was the, you know, the general standard for a lot of years. It was, you know, when you got a speaker set, you got, you know how you have 5.1 surround sound system, 7.1 surround sounds. Well, back, you know, you had the stereo box, and then from the stereo box, you had speaker cables that went off into your various speakers. So that's kind of how I grew up with. So it's interesting seeing them here instead of just, you know, linking them with a TRS cable or an XLR cable or something like that. It means that, you know, you are reliant on speaker cables, like these, you know, specific kind, instead of being able to just switch out with just any kind of cables. The really cool thing is that it comes with a built-in little mat that, you know, you can raise your speakers on, that really help, you know, maintain, because if they're on the table, you get some table rumble. It really just isolates your speakers and does a really nice job. And it's cool because normally you buy things like this extra, and it's like $50 for a little thing. These just come right with it. Once again, everything comes with it. Really easy. And comes with two of these, so one for each speaker. So as I said before, it's hard for me to kind of like tonally test them and to show you exactly kind of like what they sound like, because you have to be here in the room in order to check it out. But I can, you know, tell you I've blasted things through these now, and I've really enjoyed them. They're great for their size. They have some really good low end, even though they're, you know, smaller than the big speakers I have here in my studio. And being able to adjust it, just easy peasy, makes life really, really easy. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Go check them out. Great price. I'll have all the links and the names down below. And when you're buying from companies like this versus like some of the bigger companies, these guys put in a lot of care and effort to make sure they have good products, as well as working hard to make sure they're at competitive prices. And it's really cool being able to see a speaker like this where you can utilize tons of different things. So even if you're not using your studio, you can hook your TV up to it. You can hook up, you know, speakers, you know, you can take it into your bedroom and you can have some killer speakers in there. You hook it up to your gaming laptop. You can hook it up to any laptop, and they're light and they're portable enough that like you can haul them in a backpack and then, you know, bring them out at a party and be like, yo, I've got my own station. You know, tons of things. I hope you guys check them out. They're super compact, super easy, and being able to order them through Amazon means that I got it in a couple days. Hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys later. Bye! Hey guys, it's Jade. Thanks for checking out the video. You can subscribe over here, as well as check out some more of our cool videos. And please, you know, thanks for supporting us. That helps us support local and independent musicians all over the world. This is really cool, and I think you guys are awesome. See you guys later. Bye.